Um, Hello, cuz. I see you redeemed a stretch. I'll do that in just a second. I also realized that I think I called Sally affectionate, sadly affectionate by accident. uh, I noticed that the name was different than I first noticed it was. But anyway, stretching. Okay. Alright, we're gonna talk to Mevith,
I'm gone.
who, by the way, we found out she was one of, like, the pieces of Ravel, and Ravel has died. As you enter, Mevith looks up, her face ashen. She looks ill. As you watch, creases spread across the folds of her face like cracks, and her gray eyes flicker, as if having trouble focusing on you. Mevith, are you alright? I... She smiles weakly, and her voice is scratchy, as if trying to force its way past layers of dust. When she speaks, it is like an echo. I have a little longer. Mevith, did you know you were Revel? She takes a deep breath. Her words come slowly, her voice rattling in her throat. Mayhap. Mevith has forgotten herself many times over. I have dreamed that I was someone else. Each word is heavier than the last, as if centuries of weight are pressing down on them. Her body seems to shift slightly, as if wanting to relax, let go. How could you not know who you are? How is it you do not know yourself? He licks her lips. Many things, even bits of the self, they fall through memory's cracks, shadows of things forgotten. These memory thing pieces may be bad, may be good. But why, Mevith? Why the disguise when you could have been Ravel again? Here in this place, all I did was the mending of things and bodies, setting bones, delivering babes. In all these things I was content. She sighs. As for being that other, that Ravel, she licks her lips again. I think you take for granted what a comfort it would be oft times to misplace a memory or two. I wasn't sure if you could be here, Mehmet, after what happened. She nods. Every movement is pained. Aye, my precious one. She winces as she takes a breath. Seeing you here? It's like an echo. Little time remains. The threads, these ravels, they are unraveling as we speak. Are you in pain? She nods. Yes. Yet it is the irony which hurts the most. She gives you a sickly smile. An act of kindness thrice repaid. It is the way of the plains that my few acts of kindness should be the death of me. She laughs softly. Yet I have no regrets. I have a question, Mevith. I need to know who did this to you. Can you tell? She holds up her hand to silence you. Precious man, I would have you hear me one last time. Very well. Precious man, she sighs. All I wished to do was set the lady free of her cage. Free? All I wished for you was to live. And for my daughter, she sighs. There is a saying on the plains that a hag's kindness is crueler than her hate, and poison all it touches. I'm sorry things have turned out as they did. If I could have saved you, I am dying now. She blinks her rheumy eyes. My end, it's traveling from all of time's directions. All of Ravel's threads are unraveling. He coughs. Yet, her gray eyes lock upon you. Mayhap not all is lost. One of my black barbed seeds from the maze. Did you bring it? Yes, here. Ah, she takes the seed gingerly and slips it into her graying locks. So the unity of rings is served. With a flickering glance, she raises her hand and beckons you to come closer. Step close, kneel down. She whispers something softly under her breath and clasps your head in her hands and places a paper-thin kiss on your forehead. You close your eyes as her lips touch your skin. I will let your daughter know you thought of her at the end, Mebeth. May the plains
Updated
receive
my
you
journal.
kindly. Yeah. Let's go, let's go talk to her daughter. Before going into the mortuary.
I'm gone.
I'm also tempted to check something in the Civic Fest Hall. There was like a locked door I couldn't get into earlier. Or container, I should say. Hello, Kesai. I bring news of your mother. She sighs. Must you remind me always? I'm no happier about my lineage now than I was when you first told me of it. She's dead, Kesai. She stops abruptly, then laughs. You must be joking. Revel dead? What could possibly kill her? I was forced to kill her in self-defense. I took no pleasure in it. I see. Several conflicting expressions cross her exotic visage, difficult to interpret. And why do you need to tell me this? Because there's more. She spoke of you near the end. Kasai recoils, looking terrified. She did? May the powers help me. What did she say? What did she say? Let me explain, please. It wasn't Revel exactly that spoke of you. Revel has still been living in Sigil all this time. In a way, or various aspects of her did. One aspect was an old herbalist midwife who made her home in Ragpicker Square. Her name was Mebeth. Mebeth? I've heard of her, but never met her. She's one of the few people in the Hive that some in the upper wards would occasionally seek out for her charms and herbs. Yes, that sounds like the woman I speak of. After my confrontation with Ravel in the Lady's Maze, I visited her, and there discovered she was dying. As an aspect of Ravel, she could not long survive the true Ravel's death. Kasai listens intently, fascinated by your story. Go on. Before Mebeth died, she spoke with regret that she could not show you kindness, for as she put it, there's a saying on the plains that a hag's kindness is crueler than her hate, and it poisons all it touches. Are you saying that Mebeth, that she wasn't evil? Like my mother? You just said she was a part of her. An aspect, yes. Even Ravel had a kind side, I think. And I believe Mebeth was the purest expression of that part of her. She showed me kindness, and asked for little in return. I am grateful to her. Kasei looks at you, even more conflicted now. And you think this part of her wished to be a mother to me? To show me kindness? But feared her nature would bring me harm? That is what I gathered from her last words, yes. She shudders involuntarily, then sighs. I'm not sure if I should be grateful that you told me this, and now that I know, I have to know the full truth of it. Give me a moment to ask my father of this. Take your time, I'll wait here if you don't mind. I would know what he says also. Kasai stares at you silently for a time, then nods. Give me a moment. She turns from you and begins to mutter softly as she did once before. The air seems to shimmer around her slightly, and fills with a coppery smell, like warm blood. You lean towards Kasai, attempting to hear what she's muttering. Agazanal, banished Prince of Ithag, Marquis of the Bloody Shadow. My father, hear me, for I call upon you once again. Her voice is low and hushed as she continues, and the only thing you can hear in her voice is a deep sadness. She returns to you, her exotic eyes rimmed in tears. My father confirms your tale. My mother is indeed no longer among the living. As I said, I'm sorry, Kesai. I will leave you to your thoughts. Farewell. Wait a moment, please. There's more. My father said that you showed my mother a kindness in the end, one he would like to repay. You mean the barbed seed? Precisely. My father asked me to tell you something. That you seek lies in your dreams. I found a means to dream again, but I didn't find anything I sought in them.
My journal.
Perhaps you should try again. Perhaps. She sighs, pondering you, then seems to come to a reluctant decision. Perhaps I can be of help in this matter. I know that I've always been fascinated with dreams. Learning of my heritage has made me realize why. The blood of the Grey Wastes in me means I have power over dreams, though I've never used it, as I never knew I possessed it. But perhaps I could use it on your behalf in this instance. Hags are known to ride men's dreams, and turn them into nightmare, and ride them to their death.
My journal.
I doubt I could do something like that, nor would I want to. But it is possible I could accompany you in your dreams, and could perhaps help you find whatever it is my father spoke of. Would you be willing? I realize it would be a great invasion of privacy, but perhaps I could render aid that would make it worthwhile. Certainly, she flashes a brilliant flinging smile. My, you are a charmer. Perhaps we'll have more to discuss along these lines when we're done. Oops. I probably shouldn't have said that. Okay. Very briefly redo that without pissing off Anna.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
I would appreciate any aid you can render. Thank you. Alright, give me some time to prepare myself. I'm back in a day, and we'll go to the stream machine you spoke of.
Alright.
Alright, let's find a place to rest.
Alright. I'm gone.
Do. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gone. Done. All right.
Alright, can we go to the dream machine now? She looks a bit disheveled, but strangely more confident than the last time you saw her. Hello again, and before you ask, yes, I can help you now. Nanny volunteered to allow me to visit her dreams last night. I figured if anyone's dreams should be relatively safe to visit, it would be hers. She pauses, then whispers, I had no idea. I don't think she has any idea. Really? What were her dreams like? She shakes her head. No, I promise to respect her privacy. I won't share what was there. I shouldn't have even said that much, I'm afraid. I'm just still recovering. She closes her eyes for a moment and gulps at the memory. Please remember to add my thanks to your own for her help in this. Thank you for understanding, and you have my word that we'll keep whatever we find in your dreams in the same confidence. Shall we go? Ready when you are. I shouldn't come in with you, but I should be able to reach your dreams from out here. You may or may not perceive me in your dreams. And then he didn't. She shudders again. Go on in. I'll be there watching, and keeping an eye out for anything that could be of help to you. Oh, and there's something else. I do not have the power to let you bring anything you find in your dreams out with you, but I should be able to let you bring things in, should it be necessary. Anything you're carrying when you enter the machine should be available in your dreams. But beware, however, anything you consume or drop in your dreams will likely be gone forever. Good luck. Alright. Once again, you find yourself under a hangman's noose. You find yourself clutching a barbed seed slide tightly in your left hand. The gravelly voice cackles. Another dream? Another? Wait. Who? Intruders? As before, your body seems strangely light and airy, like you've lost control of it. This time, however, the winds that blow you about seem directed somehow. You know you're not alone, although you cannot perceive another soul. You find yourself in the mortuary, surrounded by those you've coerced via various means to follow you. They are speaking to you, but their words pass over and past you like the sound of many shuffling feet. As they prattle on with their inane questions, you seek off in your mind all the preparations you've made for this journey. You find yourself in your room in the fest hall, and you approach the storage closet you had commissioned, the one that can only be opened if you know what's inside. You move to put 3 objects inside, the final pieces of your legacy to your future incarnations, should your trip to the negative material plane not go as planned. From the edge of your vision, a strikingly exotic-looking woman approaches, with fangs and blue skin. You could swear you know her, yet you're not sure but you're also sure you've never seen her before. How these things can both be true doesn't seem to bother you much for some reason. Who are you? Oh, just another aspiring sensei looking around the fest hall. I saw you through your open door and couldn't resist finding more about you. May I ask what you're doing? I'm preparing for a very dangerous journey. Always have to think several steps ahead. I have a habit of forgetting things, so I'm just leaving myself some mementos. I see. How fascinating. Such as? She looks to see what you hold in your hands, but when you look down, all you're holding are 3 barbed seeds. Ah, well, there's a key. I had these doors designed so that you must use the key from the inside. You must be able to clearly visualize something inside in order to open them. Clever, eh? And a message to myself. But no, you may not read it. And lastly, a stout little weapon I picked up in the under sigil the other day. I can't make any use of it, but maybe someday I'll be able to. So I might as well leave it behind for next time. Ooh, under sigil? I've never been there. She approaches you seductively, placing her hand on your chest, and you can't help but appreciate her astoundingly voluptuous form. I've heard it's so dangerous. Can you show me what it's like? Sure, why not? Dayanara won't be back for a bit. She's visiting with that fool of a father of hers. As long as you promise not to tell her. She's a jealous thing, and I still have need of her. Can't be sure if the woman just grimaced, for the look is gone almost instantly. Oh, of course, I won't say a word. I'd just love to see it, though. He placed the barbed seeds in the closet and closed the door. Let's go, then. Back in the Under Sigil, from the southeast passage, the roars of a ferocious demons reverberate down the halls. Hear that? I killed those a few nights ago. All by myself, too. You lie. I found a nice prize in the room, too. She gasps prettily. Really? Can I see? Can you show me how you killed those ferocious beasts? That's so fascinating. You know this woman is manipulating you, or it's something you've done enough yourself, but for some reason, you're unable to resist. That'll be easy enough. Stay right here. I'll be back. As you approach the creatures, suddenly you're no longer there at the woman's behest. You're approaching these creatures for the first time, exploring Under Sigil, looking for something useful for your upcoming journey.
All right.
Oh. Ooh, wow. I wonder if I should really be fighting these things. I feel like trying to fight a greater Glabrezu by myself is maybe not the smartest thing. But maybe they're also... Oh no! I tried to open my map and the game crashed. Crap. Okay, don't open the map. Noted. Alright, I have no idea if these things are like carrying what I'm trying to get, or if they are, if I can like run by them maybe. Check out one of these new spells. This is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Knights of the Round from Final Fantasy VII. What you do, like 10 damage to him or something dumb? Oh my gosh. Really? Did it do 0 to them? Oh my gosh.
Done.
Okay, let's see if we can just run past these guys and get it, or do I have to kill them? Wonder if I can manage to get like one at a time by any... Ow? It seems kind of like a... They do have magic resistance, but not infinite. Seems like I've got basically like a 50% chance of hitting them. I have no idea how much health they have, though. I should have had a different set of spells, I think, when I came in here. Dang it. Be impossible to release both, I think. No cold, maybe? I did nothing. I mean, Force Missile actually seemed to work. So maybe like a gazillion Force Missiles and Missile of Patience maybe is the way to do this. Oh, killed one. 70,000 experience. Alright, no, unfortunately I'm basically like out of damaging spells. How am I supposed to kill this thing? Okay, I may need to load and do different spells here. I guess it won't hurt to try and do the last few here. Damn it. Maybe we could kill this thing? If Cloud Kill is like an instant kill or a magic resistance, maybe we can actually get him? Oh no. Damage 9. That's not good. Death Bolt. Literally 0 damage because of magic resistance. I wish there was a way to lower magic resistance. And what about Acid Storm? Oh shoot, he may have gotten out of range. Do I have anything that'll like paralyze or something? Oh, actually, what maybe maybe this? Maybe I can just do a gazillion of these.
Done.
Okay, that actually does some damage to him. Alright. Big magic resistance. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, got him a couple times. Let's use one of these charms while I'm at it. Did I really not keep any more damaging spells? Not really. I hate that magic resistance is like completely, it's like all or nothing. Yeah, my gosh, come on. If I could do like half damage or something instead of 0, that would be much more interesting. Oh my gosh, come on. I mean, we are damaging him, kind of. I'm very, sunk cost fallacy at this point. Where I've, actually damaged him some and killed the other one. Even though, in reality, I'd probably be able to kill them quicker if I just loaded and adjusted, what spells I had going into here. Run away! Oh my gosh. Ow! None of run by him. I'm curious what, if he does crushing damage, because if he does, oh, got him. Okay, finally. The last Glabrezu falls, and you search the room to see if they were hoarding anything of use. Suddenly, in a pile of a demon's refuse, your eyes light upon a formidable weapon, the likes of which you've never seen before. A fearsome aura of power emanates from this massive weapon. Sharp, powerful lines adorn its shaft, which streaks directly to a perfect sphere that serves as this weapon's contact point. Perfectly curved spikes emanate from the perfectly shaped sphere, yielding an image that is at once both arresting, yet awe-inspiring. A vibrant royal purple hue surrounds this weapon of power. You hear a feminine voice whisper through fanged teeth all around you. Success. The world dissolves around you. Okay. Alright, let's get a save off so I don't have to do that dumb thing again. Okay, let's see what she has to say. Find yourself back in the foundry. Hesse looks exhausted but triumphant. There. You should go to the room in the fest hall we saw in your dream. There's a sealed closet that cannot be opened unless you know what's inside. Remember that mace you saw, and picture it in your mind when you open it. And there, my father says, you will find something else you have long sought. Thank you very much, Kasai. You've helped me more than I can repay. Nonsense. I consider us even now. And I don't think I'll be going back to the brothel. I think I've learned what I can there, and I have other interests and experiences to pursue now, such as studying this machine further. Mistress Grace, do I have your permission to leave? Of course, Kasai Cirrus. You've no need of my permission. It was an honor to have you as a student. Thank you for your aid to our leader, and I hope we will meet again. Say, don't want to do that again? Yeah, for sure. Kasai approaches you and lays a hand on your chest. You are a very charming man, and I admit I found your interest quite flattering. Perhaps someday we can get to know each other better. She kisses your cheek and you feel her fangs scrape roughly against your cheek. She growls softly. But now is not the time. You clearly have important matters to pursue. As do I now. Nurse here, I have to take 10 minutes. Okay. Best of luck. Anna's tail lashes. Then maybe you ought to get to seeing him. Quick like you trollop. Calm down, Anna. Kasai is no trollop and she deserves better. Good luck to you, my gentleman strange, the mystery and revelation. However things turn out, I do hope we'll meet again. He hugs you tightly and leaves. Okay, presumably once she's out of the picture I can save. Okay, good to go. I'm gonna check on the weapon here. Okay, doesn't seem like anything new there. Okay, let's go back to the sensei's place. I'm not actually a sensei anymore. I wonder if I will need to become one again. Or even if I can become one again.
I'm gone.
A clerk's ward. That was weird.
I will wait for your return.
All right.
It like forced Ignis into my party when I came back in here. Okay, Festal. Oh, way leading to the dormitories. Let's see if we can still get back there even though we're not a member.
I'm gone.
Yeah, seems okay. Okay, there is no lock, latch, or other obvious way to open the sealed storage closet. Visualize the mace you saw in the Dream Builder. You focus on your memory of the mace, visualizing the lines that run up the shaft to the spiked sphere, imagining the aura of power that surrounded it. You hear a click, and the compartment cracks open enough for you to slide your fingers in and open it the rest of the way. Glass eye? Why on earth would I want that? Heaven and earth. So this is it's quite powerful, but it's only usable by fighters. Quill pin. Huh. I wonder what this does. You found this quill pen in the storage closet in your room to the Festal. It looks perfectly ordinary. Try writing with it. You decide to try writing an entry in your journal about your find in the storage closet with your new pen. The instant you touch the tip of your pen to paper, however, it suddenly starts writing on its own, scribbling quickly, almost dragging your hand with it as it flies over the page, inscribing words that don't seem to be your own. It writes, "If everything's gone according to plan, you followed my directions in the journal we carry with us, found the glass eye I left with the anarchists, that you visualized in order to open the closet in your room, and acquired this pen. Excellent. I wanted to be sure it would be an incarnation of resources and intelligence that found this before any other. Now listen carefully, because you have a job to do." The pen continues writing, "If you're reading this, it means I failed in defeating our enemy. As you surely know by now, a malevolent force continues sending shadows against us, killing us time and time again. I have crossed the plains looking for his identity, and I believe I have at the least found his location. He resides in a great fortress on the negative material plane. What's more, I know how to get to him." The pen continues writing, describing what you've already learned from Trius of the portal in the mortuary, and what you need to do to activate it. The pen continues writing, "You must continue my work and destroy this creature so that we can finally get some peace from him. Use whomever you need to achieve this end. If they somehow manage to survive our journey, find the Githsari Dekan. His blade has the potential to be the mightiest of weapons. Take the skull. He can be useful. But whatever you do, don't trust him." Now, the old archer Zachariah is a blind, drunken, sodding fool, but his aim is unerring. As for the girl Dayanara, if my backup plan works, then you won't be fighting her among the living. But she'll be of more use to you than any of them.
Updated my journal.
The pen continues writing, "You'll have an advantage that I don't, you see. She'll be coming with me to the fortress, and if I worked things right, she'll die there. But she loves us greatly, that dim-witted thing. And like the Dustmen say, strong emotions like hers ties us to this world. She will exist both on that plane and on ours. Probably wherever her memory is laid to rest. She can serve as a spy on her enemy's movements for you. But don't be a fool and tell her that's what she's for. She's not likely to take it kindly, and that'll end her used to us. Use the knowledge she can give you wisely. Don't let sentimentality get in the way, and stop this killer once and for all. The pen stops for a moment, then adds the last in a more hurried manner. Yes, I found this mace in the Undersigil the other day. I can't make any use of it, but maybe you can, so I figured I'd leave it here for you. Enjoy.
Updated my journal. All right. Done.
Alrighty. Maybe stop by the Undersigil just to see. I believe in the base game, at this point it's now populated with different types of enemies. I think more the worm things. I'm curious if that's the same case now, or if there's like more greater Glabrezus down there that you can kill for like 70,000 experience.
All right.
Actually, it seems empty. Oh, no. Paused. Umbrellas? I mean, those aren't particularly scary. Alright, I was just kind of curious. Alright, I think it's now time to go back to the mortuary, finally. There may be other stuff you could do here.
I'm gone.
Because of the unfinished business mod, but if there are, I don't know what it is. Can you sneak me in? And to be dead.
All right.
Hey, there is something about the arch in front of you. Something hauntingly familiar. A bone-numbing chill blankets the air between these two black pillars, as if the arch itself had bordered on some colder space. For some reason, you know that this is the portal to the Fortress of Regrets. Now all you need to do is open it. Okay, let's buff up briefly.
I hear your words.
That's interesting. His magic resistance prevented me from actually buffing him.
All right.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go, should rest before doing this. Hold on. 2017, day 70. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, that's after I got that. Okay, good. Oops. Wrong thing.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah. Let's rest before we do that.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Okay, now let's go do that. I hate that his magic resistance prevents that. Okay, give me just a second. Alright, let's get back in here. Grit your teeth and peel the skin from your left forearm. You clench your teeth and dig your fingernails into your left forearm. With a dry, tearing sound, you peel off a strip of skin. A chill between the pillars becomes stronger, almost hungering, as if the portal has opened a crack. The scrap of skin has been peeled from the back of your left forearm. Its scarred gray surface reminds you of a zombie hide. It feels more like a piece of cured leather than a strip of skin. Okay, you know what? This probably isn't necessary, but
All right.
I want to see if Dayanara has anything to say before I do this.
I'm gone.
Just in case.
My love, you have returned to me.
Okay,
I
yeah.
shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Done.
Doesn't seem like anything new for her. Prick your left index finger and inscribe a regret on the scrap of flesh with your blood. You prick the tip of your index finger. Before the wound can heal, you squeeze forth several drops of blood. As you prepare to scrawl your regret, a series of images floats upon your mind, across your mind. I wonder if this matters. Alright, I regret what happened to my companions. Oh, here we go. Now we see the good options. Okay. All my companions had to suffer for me to reach here. You scrawled the regret onto the scrap of the flesh. But your rapid healing forces you to stop often to reopen the cut on your finger and squeeze forth more blood. Several moments later, you have finished, your blood glistening on the scrap of skin. A combination of your flesh, your blood, and your regret. As you watch the bloody regret dry, the wave of cold washes over you. You look up. The black pillars to either side of the arch are glowing softly, motes of misty blue light drifting from their sides to form a shimmering curtain between them. Shit, I had my mic muted. Mort, I need you to tell me everything you can about the fortress. It's important. This fortress of regrets, it stretches on for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself. All stone, all darkness, and shadows. Everywhere shadows. We go there, and we better be prepared. Okay. I'm pretty sure I muted my mic to cough. I don't remember exactly what time that was, so just to quickly summarize. Mort reveals we've been here before, but we didn't know because the previous incarnation didn't share that information with anybody. And he says when we go in, we're going to be separated from everybody. Everybody has agreed to go with us, though. This fortress of regret, it stretches on for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself. All stone, all darkness, and shadows. Shadows everywhere. We go there, and we better be prepared. What happened when we first went there? Chief, I don't know what happened to you, but I know what happened to me. I spent my time running from vault to vault. Those shadows crawling all over me, trying to bring me down. Then I just suddenly, we were out, like someone had pulled us back. Hold on a moment, when you say us, it doesn't sound like you meant just you and me. Mort falls silent. Know that I have walked your path many times. Decon speaks slowly, as if measuring each word. His blade has become a misty gray, as if Decon's mind has drifted. Each portion of your path is known to me. 5 walked the path to the fortress. Each died their own death. But who were they? How did they die? I died the death of faith. The skull died the death of courage. The woman died the death of grief. The blind archer died the final and most merciful death, the death of the body. You died the death of memory. But who were these people? The skull was me, Mort says quietly. The woman was some chit named Dianara. Never knew the archer. He was the one who knew his targets without seeing them. Many shadows fell beneath his rain of arrows. Mort rattles as if shivering. Chief, at this fortress, there's shadows everywhere. There was a darkness there, and every shadow was shocked to lore. Decon's voice is a whisper, and his dead black eyes seem to be staring at something just beyond you. They are tormented creatures. The wounds on your spirit are known to them. They will attack you through them. They spoke to me like the pillar of skulls. Mort's voice drops. They knew. Alright, you two. I need to know all you can tell me about this fortress. Alright, we've got an ad coming up. So, we will hear what they say about the fortress after the ad. BRB?